Right, I'm going to talk on market structure. I'll do a recap on the first video I dropped on market structure. So let me use lines to indicate and make it more simpler. So if you happen to see something like this is a bullish structure, right? When there's a break, right, that's when you can indicate whether it's a higher high or a lower low. You understand? So now with the arrow, no arrow here. Okay, good. So now when there's a break, after the break, then you can say, oh, this particular trade, this particular structure rather, is bullish or bearish, because after the market broke this zone here, creating a new structure, which is your higher high, right? Now it comes back and retraces back to that zone it broke, making that your lower low, your higher low, then comes back again and breaks this place, making that your new higher high. So now you are expecting market to come back towards this zone here where it broke from to form your lower low, right? So now look at it like this. After market actually, sorry, this is after the market actually broke this zone up here, this makes the structure your new higher high. Now after it broke, the structure came back and retested on where it broke before, making this your higher low. Then the market expanded again and broke this zone, making this your new higher high. And now you're expecting market to come back here, then for your higher low before going up again. So that's just basic market structure for a bullish structure. Now let's go for a bearish structure. Yeah, sorry, I'm really tired. Okay, no, this is not. Sorry, I'm talking like this. I'm really tired. Let's use this rather. Yes. So this is a bearish structure, right? Is a break. Is another break. Now let me get my arrow. So now the market came down, came up. So you can say this is actually a lower low because there was no break, right? So this came down, came up, then came down, breaking this structure, making this place your lower low. From here to here is your lower low. Now market came up a bit, not like it's going to go up either. It just came up to react with this zone it broke, then coming down again and breaking this zone. You understand? Making this from here to here your lower low. You understand? Then it retraces towards the zone. Let me do it for you people. Then it retraces towards here, comes back here, then sells again. So that means this. Sorry, let me connect this well. So that means this is your so after it made this lower low, it retraced back to the zone where it broke, making from here to here your lower higher low before breaking the structure again, making here to here your lower low. That is basic market structure. So now let's go to the advanced. So now whenever you see this, This is actually transactional. It's a transactional move. You can also name it a transactional liquidity. Now, I'm not going to talk on liquidity because it's still under market structure. Like, I won't give it as a topic on its own. It's still under market structure, so you can use it like that. So let me write it here for you. Why isn't it working? Um, Transactional liquidity. This is it. Transactional liquidity. This is your transactional liquidity. When you see that long break from a structure, same applies to bullish to bearish too. Yeah. This is your transaction from here to here is your transactional liquidity. From here to here is your transactional liquidity. Now, when you're talking of structural liquidity now, this is your structural liquidity. I made mention of 3 on the VM on the voice chat. I made mention of transactional, I made mention of structural, and I made mention of inducement. So now let me add the structural liquidity here because I want to make it very simple and short. This is your structural liquidity. This is your structural liquidity, right? So this is your structural liquidity. Same with the bearish to structural liquidity. So now with my fine arrow. Okay, it's my fine arrow. So now this is your transactional after the long break, right? Now market retraced here and gave another break, making this your structural liquidity. Now when you're talking of inducement, this is inducement here. This is inducement. Okay, taking this, then buying. This is inducement. Market taking this and selling. That is your inducement. This is a bit advanced because I said previously it's when I said previously here is that after the market after the break, high right, lower low, high lower low, just keep going. But when you're talking of real market, advanced market structure, market tends to sweep up the structural liquidity to gain momentum. So you can actually say this is liquidity. Now, what is liquidity actually? What is liquidity? Because I've been mentioning that since. Let me just write the definition for you here. my definition for you based on what I understand. Liquidity is basically highs and lows. Very simple. Liquidity is basically highs and lows. You understand? So the sweep of a high or a sweep of a low is still liquidity. So now you can see on the bullish structure, the inducement swept the structural liquidity, struck the structural liquidity, right? Then creating strength for a bullish movement. You can see here the inducement swept the structural liquidity, created momentum for a sell. So I hope you understood this very basic market structure. All right, thank you very much for watching.